Hi and welcome to another video update from the Firefighters Union. We've discussed previously the incredible cuts that are getting put forward in Leicestershire Fire Rescue Service, where plans are getting unveiled to cut 11 fire engines from 30. We're joined once again by Gavin Lynch, the Brigade Chair, to discuss what the Brigade are calling a tactical response vehicle, which are getting put in as a replacement for fire engines. Gavin, this is something that the service is triumphing, a TRV as they call it, to replace the fire engines they're cutting. We've printed off a copy of a photograph of one, and to be blunt, it looks suspiciously like a car. Is it? And what's it for?
Well, as I say, Tam, this picture paints 1,000 words. This literally is a car with a jet wash on the back of it. In terms of what it can do, it's so limited, it beggars belief.
Well, they're talking about cutting 11 fire appliances, 11 fire engines. They would be crewed normally by 5 firefighters on each appliance. How many of these TRVs are they bringing in, and how many firefighters crew each of these?
They're planning on replacing 3 of the 11 fire engines that they're removing with these TRVs. I mean, we actually call them small fires units because that is literally the only thing they can do. In terms of crewing, what they are proposing is to bring in 2 firefighters, just 2, amazing as it sounds. And again, the crewing system you will have an incident commander that will be quite inexperienced because he'll only be safe to command. So that's, in old money, it's a firefighter acting up. So again, the levels of exposure and risk, the moral imperative to act will be overwhelming on the crews.
Well, Gavin, just sitting here listening to you, I mean, it's clear that these vehicles won't be able to respond to a house fire. Firefighters won't be able to deploy wearing breathing apparatus. I mean, what situations can these cars deal with?
Well, amazingly, we've received the policy on it, and Leicestershire have decided that they'll be sending it to everything. And again, obviously, we'll be campaigning viciously against this. The actual vehicle itself won't be able to perform any rescues whatsoever. With a jet washer on the back, 1 breathing apparatus, again, is no use nor ornament. We really can't see what this is going to achieve, other than give the illusion of us being able to perform our day-to-day duties, which we will clearly not be able to do with a car with a jet wash on the back.
So for you, I mean, the public will see chief fire officers on the television and elsewhere. They'll hear the term tactical response vehicle. For you, this is really about myth busting, because to be frank, that is not a fire appliance, and it can't do what a fire appliance does.
Absolutely, Tam. I mean, the key with this is obviously a fully kitted fire engine, as we know, 4 to 5 personnel on board, capable of dealing with a multitude of incident types. This cannot deal with any incident type adequately, with a crew of just 2. Really concerned over this.
All right, Gavin, well, we've asked previously for public support, but what specifically are you asking the people of Leicestershire to do to support you?
Well, the people of Leicestershire, if they can get in touch or go onto the Leicestershire Fire Rescue Service website, there is a link there for the IRMP consultation. Again, there's a limited amount of space that they can write, and clearly I'm hoping that by us talking today, Tam, and other publications that we put out, we are demonstrating how dangerous these are, and if the public can support us in this quest, we believe that will be the right thing to do and to safeguard the public and firefighters alike.
Well, you've just heard how dangerous these cuts are, and you've heard that from the professional voice of the Fire Rescue Service in Leicestershire. Please take part in the consultation. We're showing the link to the webpage on the screen now. Please take part and support your firefighters and express your opposition to these cuts. Once again, thanks so much, Gavin.
Thanks, Tom.